Odin's treasury contains the cosmic cube, which is the container of the space gem. It was originally stored in the treasury, but when Odin came to Earth thousands of years ago and defeated the frost giants, he used the power of the gem and left it on Earth. The Red Skull found the Rubik's Cube and utilized its energy to fashion weapons. But the Red Skull was transported to Vormir by the Cosmic Cube during the battle with Captain America. The cube fell to the bottom of the sea and was found by Howard Stark and handed over to S.H.I.E.L.D. During this period, S.H.I.E.L.D. studied the Cosmic Cube and created the Lightspeed engine. Then the engine containing the energy of the cube exploded. Carol gained superpowers and became Captain Marvel after being drowned by the explosion's energy. S.H.I.E.L.D. kept the cube until after the Battle of New York. Thor took the cube back to Asgard. Loki also used it in Thor 3. Loki, who took the cube, was found by Thanos, who was hunting for gems, and was killed. After Thanos got the cube, he crushed it and got the space gem. The eternal fire in the dungeon is the magic weapon of the fire giant Satyr and the source of his power. Odin took it after defeating him 500,000 years ago. The eternal fire was stored in the treasury. It symbolizes destruction and rebirth. Hela used the eternal fire to revive Fenrir and his army in Thor, Ragnarok. The eternal fire was the source of Surtur's power. After he lost the eternal fire, he became so weak that even Thor could easily defeat him. However, if Surtur was blessed with the power of the eternal fire, his strength would reach the level of a gifted person. His huge body made him one strike can destroy Asgard. The third Iceman is the treasure of the frost giants. After Odin defeated the frost giants, he asked his men to take the Iceman back to Asgard. As the treasure of the frost giants, the Iceman had the ability to save the entire planet in an instax. In the movie, Loki used the Iceman to save Heimdall in an instant. The fourth, Infinity Gloves. This glove it was officially introduced in Thor 3, but unlike Thanos' glove, this one is for the right hands. Although Hela said in the movie that this glove was a fake, this glove also shows that Odin had the idea of selecting the Infinity Stones long before Thanos did. The fifth Destroyer Mecha is a weapon made of URU-Mel. It can emit a high-temperature beam of light from its head that can destroy everything. A remote-controlled mecha was smashed by Thor's hammer in the movie because Loki, the controller, was not very strong. This armor was created by Odin to battle the god's ancestor in the comics, but in the film, it was designed to safeguard Surtur. After Ser defeated Ser-Tor in Thor 3, he brought the crown back to Asgard and kept it safe. Ser's return of the crown to protection also allowed Ser-Tor to be resurrected, triggering the Twilight of the Gods. Besides the artifacts mentioned earlier, the movie also features other treasures under Odin's protection, like the Motor, capable of detecting cosmic crises and magical sources. The ball has a purifying dust engraved on it. Anyone who can decipher this dust will be able to obtain the Cup of Life with super combat power and infinite wisdom, as well as the Eye of Numbers, which has a power similar to the Time Stone. The difference between the Eye of Numbers and the Time Stone is that this Eye of Numbers can only detect the future and dispel everything. Just an illusion or a dark force.